Hello, World of Tank Blitzers. It's Littlefinger. Happy Friday, April 8th. Time for another store review. We've got gravity mode going on, baseball starting, basketball going into the playoffs. It's a great time. And of course, here in the hometown, the Masters going on. So, a lot to do. Let's jump into the store review. Hopefully, it should be pretty quick. Not a lot of new tanks, but we do have a new tank that we have not seen before, the Object 752, which I like that we have the option to buy it for gold. Obviously, not happy about it being in crates. Now, here's the options here. 12 crates, 4% drop chance, gives you a 38.7% chance of getting the tank. 3 crates gets you right at 11%. And 2 crates gets you 7% chance of getting that tank. Also in here, we've got the legendary camouflage with 6% drop, premium time, gold, boosters. So it is a huge gamble to get this tank. Now let's talk about this tank. Object 752 Soviet Heavy Tier 9 tank with a 2-shell autoloader. Some of the things that stand out to me. 290 on the turret here. This is one of the highest armored turrets at tier 9, so it should be interesting to see how this plays, especially when you can get it hulled down. 2374 damage per minute is quite nice, actually, even compared to the single shot. Usually you see a little bit of decrease in damage per minute on the autoloaders because they have the burst damage. 4 seconds between each shot. 245 pen with 430 average damage. And a nice 8 degrees of gun depression. 38 kilometers per hour may be the biggest downside that I see to this tank right now. But yeah, I'm sitting on a lot of gold. So we're going to go ahead and gamble on that. Maybe we'll do that at the end of this video. Moving on, we've got lockbox still out here. This is for 2 keys for $3. And you can buy the lockbox and the key here for the Object 907. I did a full tank review on this medium tier 10. Lovely tank. Only a 3% drop chance here. So it's you know, a lot of money to be spending there with a very low chance of getting that tank. Keep in mind you can sell those keys back for gold if you don't use them, or keep the keys for the next lockbox events. We'll talk about tanks when we get down to the tank section. What's in the box, not sure if you've seen this around in the game. Obviously this is just a new attachment. Different things pop out at different parts of the game. You get killed, white flag. You start the game, blue finger. Kind of interesting, but I feel like it was relatively small compared to the size of the tank. The resources here seem to be new, a little bit higher value. For 550 gold per dollar. We used to use 350 as a benchmark, and then they put the 2x gold out there, and so that kind of became, 700 as the benchmark. But now that that offer's gone away, starting to feel that 350 is back to the new normal here. So 550 is not bad. For those of you that are grinding, 5x boosters certainly help get you along the way a lot quicker. As you go down here, the amount, this is only 400, so keep that in mind. The more you spend, the more gold, the better deal you're going to get. We've got large resource supply here for gold. I do not like the idea of spending gold to get silver when you can get that just by playing battles. Not a lot going on. One of the other things I don't really mention is, and I don't know, guys, let me know in the comments section below, do you have an issue with garage slots, or have there been enough in crates and whatnot? Maybe you buy and sell tanks. I just don't know if, saying that a garage slot is worth 250 or 200 gold is really the value of it. So let me know in the comments section below. So let's talk about the tanks here. We have talked about the Badger before, the rolling bunker. This thing has some great armor. If you can just hide that really small lower plate and keep this thing aimed frontally, it's really difficult to pen. I have said the price is still high. It does come with the attachment and the camo. 20,000 gold is still high. Would like to see that at 15 eventually. T55A, nice little medium tank. 10,000 gold, tier 9. Not really that bad of a deal if you like tier 9 tanks with 30 days of premium on top of that. It's a nice little bundle here. And then we've got the AMX Canada Assault 105. And now I've done a full tank review on this tank, and I absolutely love it. The mobility is wonderful. Accuracy of the gun is great. The price is not. $15,000 for a tier 8 is still early investor pricing. Certainly want to see that. 8,500 range for the high end. So keep that in mind, guys, as we move forward. Only 2 days left on this. I love this bundle, T27 and the Progetto 46. Yes, they're both auto loaders, Progetto being the active auto loader. Both really fun tanks. I think you'll love both of those. When you work it out, not such a bad deal for 2 tanks being guaranteed. The M4A1, nice little French medium tank with a hard-hitting gun. Only 3 days left and 14. Not a bad deal for that tank either. Now, this is where I was going kind of with the garage slots, because I noticed that the Sentinel here was for $3. You can turn around and sell this for $1,000. Plus, you're getting at least 250 extra gold. Plus, if we say that a garage slot's worth 200 gold, you know, this turns out to be a nice little bundle. Play the tank for a little bit, sell it, and you've got yourself a nice little stash of gold and a garage slot to go along with it. The VK4503, new to stores this week. Tier 7 German heavy tank. The armor is not where I would like it to be for the lack of mobility on this tank. I feel like I kind of struggle a little bit in it, which is, you know, I put it down to the tank just not having the right amount of armor. But a tier 7 3500, that's a steal really for the price. But just be warned that it is a very difficult tank to play. 5,500 gold here for the VK1601. Not a huge fan of this tank because of the lack of mobility and this giant weak spot on the front of it. The rest of the armor is great. Teaches you how to angle, getting you prepared to get up to the mouse and how to angle that thing. 5,500 for a tier 8 tank. Again, good pricing, not so much a great tank. You can get those both, saving 500 gold with a nice 30 days of premium time for 85. I just wouldn't recommend it just because I don't think that those tanks are great. We've got the T95E2. Again, another mediocre tank in my opinion. Tier 8, 6,000 gold. You're going to get 2 collect 'em all containers. Not sure that that's worth a whole lot. I would pass on this tank. The impressive duo here we talked about last week. The ISU in the back and the SU in the front. 2 very similar playstyle tanks. You're going to bounce more shots here on the SU, but you're going to miss more shots as well. I like the ISU better of the 2 of them. And the Excelsior, 1,500 gold for a tier 5. Side note, I still have not aced that damn tank yet, so I've been playing it here and there. It's a nice, solid, armored tank at tier 5, but it's just really, really slow. And the gun is just mediocre. So now we're getting down into gold. If you want to buy gold to get a chance at the new tank, make sure you're doing it here if you still have these 2X. This is obviously a much better deal than getting 250 gold per dollar. That's just that must be a mistake. It's 37,500, so 375 gold per dollar there. whereas this comes in almost 750 gold per dollar. So get these 2X's out of the way. Use those first. Premium time. Make sure you're opening up your crates. Let's see what else we've got. Lockbox keys, mega containers we talked about last week, German containers. We got all kinds of containers, lots and lots of containers. So guys, why don't we go ahead and make this purchase here and see what comes of it. Where are my crates? There are my 12 crates. Let's go ahead and see what we get. Certificates, 500 gold back. Okay, not really what we want to see. And I didn't notice, so no charms, 750 gold there. So that's disappointing that there's no charms. So basically we've just got a 4% drop chance to get this tank. So it could be quite expensive in the long run here. So 9 left. Give me a little luck here. A little luck. No, this is definitely not what we want to see. We have enough premium time. We don't need more. Really don't need free XP. We want gold or we want a tank. So you can see here, guys, this is a 38.7% chance of getting this tank. So this could require me buying it 3 times. Well, that right there is very, very lucky. That is very lucky. I like to look at what the statistics are on getting that 10,000 gold back. So I'm not sure if this is one of these things where this will renew after a week or something, and I'll get another opportunity to buy another 12 more. But looks like we're going to at least mostly break even here. And we've got the last box here. So, again, this is what crates do. They make you think you're going to get them. You don't get them. You're a little bit upset. And then you go back and buy some more. So, yeah. It is still here for another 16,000 gold. Maybe I'll do it behind the camera, and maybe I'll get lucky. But guys, hope you have a fun weekend. And of course, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.